Welcome in, Dale and Jerry. Good morning, gang. How you guys doing?
It's always
Good
sunny
morning.
in the radio studio.
It's always sunny. It's always at least bright in the radio studio.
We tried to find you the other day.
I heard you guys were
Took
hanging,
a road trip. The three
hanging
of us.
out there in the Hoods Deport area, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took Caleb and Vicky up to the transmitter to see how all that stuff happens, and then the next thing you know, we're saying, well, let's go out. We'll go out and turn around just past the bridge. Scoop Bridge. We'll go out to just past the Lucky Dog.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we're out at Holiday Beach.
And I'd never been out that far.
That's
What
it.
a
Yeah.
cute little town that is.
It
Hoodsport.
is.
It's
It's a
beautiful.
very nice little
Right
town.
on the water, just gorgeous.
Yeah.
My
Well,
hometown.
Well, in the future, we'll have to schedule one of these. Impromptu is always a lot of fun, but that
I
way
was
we'll
thinking
make sure
Bloody
you get there.
Berries were going to be ready.
Well,
Yeah.
They are there, so
Yeah.
all you got to do is show up.
Well,
no
what's
problem
been
with
going
that.
on in recording Studio de Hubbard these days?
Well, I got my quality control report card, if you will,
Yep.
yesterday. So I've got a few tweaks, a few things I got to do, so the book will be able to go public and go for sale. This is
Okay.
the RV
Very
living
cool.
book. Yeah. So there's that. And
No
then I'm
re-recording
plowing through
for
this
you.
PhD football book like nobody's business because it's just...
Are you learning more about the game than you did know?
I really am. But I'm trying to... It's written sort of first person by the coach, so I'm trying to sound like I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Very cool.
That's
Yeah.
kind of his long suit, trying to talk about.
Pretending like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
so.
I know everything.
Well, we do that really well.
Yeah. So that that has been moving along a little bit more time absorbing than I thought I was going to be.
Sure.
So there's some deadlines now. I'm a little pressured.
Oh, like you're working for a living.
Like I'm working for a
What
living.
the heck?
Yeah. What the heck? So hope to have that all the little things, just some little silly spacing things and technical things. So
Okay.
so I'll get that all addressed today and get that finished. And then I have a trip planned this afternoon to take a tour of the Hubbard Bungalow. It's on the National Register of Historical Places in Centralia.
Oh, fun.
So this would be my great uncle, my great grandfather's brother. My great grandfather's brother, I think it's J.B. Hubbard, and it was a big mansion. They called it a bungalow. I think that was tongue in cheek kind of a deal.
Oh,
reference.
really? So
Yeah.
But
it's a
stuck.
mansion.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge.
Does
So
that sit here?
yes, that's
That's
it there.
very nice.
Yeah. So I'm going on a tour of that place this afternoon with Jay.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So he arranged with the current owners to let us do a tour.
Neat.
So
That's
very
really
nice.
neat.
Yeah, very exciting. So
Jerry, what
I'm
do you-
excited about that.
What have you been up to?
Oh, of course, I went to the hearing.
Yeah.
And they found that really pretty interesting. And the judge being from Thurston County, of course, was an absolute must.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good attendance and some interesting things. It's, along with the RCW stating here are the rules, blah, blah, blah. Has to do with a degree of severity and intent.
Yeah.
And so, was this done intentionally?
I've been hearing a lot on the news about intent and white collar crimes, and it's really kind of hard because intent comes from your brain.
Right.
So it's hard to determine that from an outside perspective.
Yeah. But some of the indications are, of course, if you can repeatedly do this activity, and it seemed as though the judges, one of the main points that he kept coming back to was the one of the campaign contribution, because that is pretty severe, and the fact that you request a contribution that's pretty. There's a lot of intent just in that
Sure.
action. So, bottom line, Mike Olson didn't get a chance to hand off his information ahead of time, so the judge, I believe, is giving the opposition their opportunity to rebut
it
it.
out.
Yeah, and then, of course, the judge will get more time to take a look at the material, and supposedly we'll know by Friday. So stay tuned, I guess, on that one. So,
Interesting.
So that's what I've been doing. That along with I've got a house project going. I'm finishing the front railing on the bulkhead, and the guy came out for to measure that. And, of course, the dogs do their attack thing. And then he's down trying to measure things, and Coco's down there in his face trying to kiss him. And it's like, oh,
Jeez.
God.
It's always something.
Yeah, such an embarrassment. So,
That's funny.
but, nothing spectacular happening.
All right.
But
Anything else on you, Dale, on your side here? You guys are heading down to Arizona before too long, right? Or something
We're
like
going
that?
to go down the Oregon coast to
That's
San
right,
Francisco, I
San
think.
Francisco,
Is,
I think.
yeah,
something like that.
yeah, to
so
the
we're
Bay
kind of
Area.
plotting it, and eventually we'll just take off and do that. So
We have to
Call
wait
in
until
from the
his job, his job's getting in the way.
now
Take it all
It's
with
a
you.
timeout.
I can.
He
In fact, I
can't-
just loaded up all my software on my new laptop. So
That was at a crisis moment. I was going to kill
books
him.
to go.
There you go.
So
Have voice will travel.
Yeah.
Books
They even
on
have
the road.
techniques about how to wrap yourself with a blanket over you so you can get a good ambiance when you're recording on the road in a motel room
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
So
Well, I remember I built a voice box out of the kind of the egg, what you use in a
Egg
bed. A bed.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the
bed,
egg carton looking
and
thing.
like a foldable box, and I put
Yeah.
the mic in there, and it really
Yeah.
deadens the
It-
sound.
that's what you
It
gotta
was
do.
just-
Right.
I love that.
got to be innovative.
these professional yackers here.
Yeah. All right. Well, very good, and we will book you guys another visit to your place out in Hoodsport before too long. It is beautiful out there, of course. And it was
Yeah,
a
we'll
nice
have
day
to
that
call
day.
ahead of time.
We will.
We're on
Yeah.
our way.
And oysters? Anybody want oysters?
Yeah.
There was a ton of
Oh,
people.
look at Caleb. Oh,
Were they-
yeah, we
They
were
were
watching
Are
that.
they were
digging
clamming.
oysters?
I believe the Indians were
digging.
clam digging that down
Yeah.
there in Potlatch area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, there was probably about 12 people or more
Oh,
when
yeah,
we
it was
were
packed.
driving up there.
And the
On
cars,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, look, that's the first time
If-
I've seen that live.
If you want some excitement, you go during shrimping season, and the boats, of course, are lined up to launch, and then
yeah.
the parking gets to be quite the juggling act
See,
there.
that would be fun, shrimping.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Like shrimp.
Hey, they're on it. They're on it. All right. Well,
Me.
thank y'all.
Caleb's not a seafood
He's
person.
not participating in this.
Look forward
Kayla.
to hearing about this bungalow tour.
I know. It looks really cool.
Thank you, guys. We'll check back in next week
Next
at this
week.
time. It is 7:43.